If we go and close above 47,660, then I'm staying in my long. If we get rejection at this point, I'm taking profit and flipping short. Very simple, right?
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is March 28th, 2022, and the question on everyone's mind, everybody's wondering, are we going to get a pullback or are we going to continue to go up? Should I invest in Bitcoin right now? I know it's going to go up. It looks bullish, but I don't want to get in right before the pullback. Nobody wants to, right? That's the question I'm going to answer on this video. If you think that's interesting, then watch until the very end. I also will answer the question of if there's another asset, if there's another project in the cryptocurrency space that is likely to outperform all others during this next run to the upside, yes, even Telcoin. Is there another project that can outperform even Telcoin in this next run to the upside? The answer is yes, and I'm going to reveal that very same project in a few moments. All right, first and foremost, let's look at Bitcoin. We're on the 5-minute time frame because we need to see detail. On this channel, I talk ad nauseum about a reversal pattern. What's a reversal pattern? A reversal pattern is when price reverses. Price doesn't just turn on a dime. It needs to put in what I call a reversal pattern, and it's a sequence of 3 corrective moves, and that takes price from going up to down or down to up. Now, what do we see here? Okay, on the 5-minute time frame, we see either a reversal pattern or consolidation. Both can look similar. And I'm going to show you what I'm looking out for when I'm going to determine what's what. There is one thing that if this happens, then we're getting continuation. If it doesn't happen, then we're getting reversal. I'm going to prepare for both. In the case of continuation, I'm going to stay in my longs. In the case of rejection at this level that I'm going to reveal in a moment, then I'm going to flip short, okay? So first and foremost, let's look at what the reversal pattern is here. We have an A wave, okay, 3 waves down, okay? That's initial sort of break of structure. We have a B wave that's also in 3 waves, 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 waves, right? And then after that, we have, so if this is a reversal pattern, we'll get a C wave, but before that, we need a small pivot. So we call this the C section, A, B, C. If this, let's change the color to this and make it a little lighter. If this portion right here, if this pivot plays out and keeps going down, then we're getting a reversal. I'm going short. If it goes and breaks the 618 of this wave right here, then I'm going long. That's pretty much it, okay? We have 5 waves to the downside here, okay? 5 waves to the downside. And we all know that a wave 2 correction cannot retrace beyond the 618 of wave 1. So if Bitcoin passes on this Phemex, a perpetual futures, linear perpetual futures contract, if Bitcoin closes a significant candle, if it closes significantly above $47,655, then I don't know, is it 55? Let's see, what is it? I'm trying to see what it is, 660. If we go and close above 47,660, then I'm staying in my long. If we get rejection at this point, I'm taking profit and flipping short. Very simple, right? It's tough. a lot of people have difficulty answering the question, are we going to continue up or are we going to go down, right? Because, and there's cases to be made for both, right? There's cases to be made for both, because you can see what happened here, and I was squeezed out of my short, right? I got stopped out. What happened was we did the same thing here, right? We consolidated, we broke up, we retraced almost 100% of that final leg up, then we consolidated sideways in a wave and then broke up, okay? So are we going to get another one of those? And in this consolidation, you can see the reversal pattern, right? You have the initial break of structure, A wave, right? You have 1, 2, 3 in the B wave. So you have your A wave, your B wave, and then you have your pivot. And see what happened after that first wave. And this is where we are in right here. This is where we are right now. We had the first wave down, and instead of continuing down for our reversal pattern to give us an ABC pattern, after that first wave, we went up and out into another level. So that's what I'm looking for. If we're going to get continuation, it's going to look similar, right? It's going to look similar. We're going to get this wave right here, and this is the moment of truth. This is when we will know. Instead of relying simply on our wave count, relying on some indicators, we can just look at price action, wait for price action to tell us what it wants to do. Does it want to continue to the upside and keep going, or does it want to reject and correct? Okay, so that's what we'll know. That's how we'll know. If price breaches 47,660, we're going to the upside. If we get rejected anywhere between this area, then we're going to the downside. And we know minimal correction, minimal retracement for a wave 2 is the 382. Okay, so we can get rejected even at 47,526. So that's what I'm looking out for. That's how we're going to answer the question. Zooming out a bit and answering the question, are we going to go up and down? Cases can be made for both. Just looking at it without really thinking too much, it looks like we're going to continue to the upside. Okay, very, very simply, if you were to just take this on a large time frame, let's go on a 4-hour time frame, and look at it, and you see that we just broke significant resistance, right? That was significant resistance. If we were going to get rejected, right, and going to retrace, it would have been here, right, where I originally entered my short. It would have been here because we're at the neckline, all right? And the neckline of this pattern is a nice, huge W pattern, right? We literally broke out of this W pattern. So if we don't think, sometimes overthinking things leads to incorrect analyses, incorrect conclusions. Sometimes you want to just make it simple. You have a simple pattern, a W pattern, you broke out of it, and the target of that pattern is quite simply $55,000, right? You can say 55,000, you can say it's about 55,000, right? That's what I'm seeing on the charts. And if you take, do we want to go log or not? Let's not go log. All right, let's take the Fibonacci retracement of the 73-day downtrend. We can see that $55,000 is literally right at the 618. So essentially, right now, we look like we're aiming, we are sort of, we're targeting the 618 Fibonacci retracement level, and we won't get a retracement until then. At that point, sure, we can wait for a retracement. Now, I know some of you are asking the questions, but Dean, you said that this whole move, I'm going to show you the move I'm referring to in a second. One moment. I know what you're thinking. Dean, you said that this move right here was, an impulse. And we know that impulses need to retrace to a minimum of 382 Fibonacci retracement level before continuation. And to answer your question to that, yeah, that's probably wrong. If we continue up, that was wrong. Then it wasn't an impulse. It couldn't have been an impulse because, as you can see, there is no 382 retracement. Then this was simply a series of corrective waves. And, you don't see that every day, and good luck trying to read it, but it may have just been a series of corrective waves, a series of, WXYs, or I don't know, but a series of corrective waves that don't necessarily need any more retracement because they're corrective waves. And we only started being impulsive at the neckline. That's also possible, right? It's no use. And I think one thing that I've learned in my trading career is, you can have all these nice, fancy, elegant ideas that seem perfect, but at the end of the day, price action is king. The chart tells you exactly what's happened. So instead of trying to fight the chart on what's happened because it doesn't match what you thought was happening, be fluid, flexible, and malleable enough to accept what price action is showing you without necessarily invalidating or throwing out your ideas, but trying to think outside the box and saying, okay, maybe it wasn't an impulse. Maybe it was just a series of upwards moving corrections, right? Not something you see every day, and an ascending corrective wedge, right? Good luck trying to count it once more. But, that's kind of a futile effort trying to count, the complex waves in this. Just know that you didn't get a correction. You broke out of a strong resistance, and it seems like the retest happened on a small time frame. The retest happened here, rather. Instead of a big retest beyond the neckline, you seem to have had a retest right there for continuation. So whatever this is, it looks like it's continuing to the upside. And if I had to take a target once more, it would be the 618 of the 73-day downtrend. Now, going to what I promised, the one coin that I think will outperform all others from what I've seen, okay, even more than our beloved Telcoin, is EOS. EOS or EOS, I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it a failed project? Is it a dead project? I don't know. Maybe it is. But all I know is that when I'm looking at the chart, okay, let's look at the full chart that we have on Phemex. It looks amazing in the long term. It looks amazing. Let's go on high time frame. Let's go on the daily. And let me show you why I think this looks amazing. Okay, and this is how I've been assessing projects for their potential on this next run up. Essentially, my theory, my idea is that we're in a massive B wave, okay? And this is a 3-wave structure, a corrective structure. This is an A wave. So the trend is down. A wave gives the trend, right? That's the initial break of structure. We had 5 waves up, right? In Bitcoin, we have 5 waves up in most projects. A wave is the initial break of structure. That means you're going down. Now the B wave is your counter to the A wave. So the B wave is going to take you, when you have 3 waves here, to at least the minimum of the 786 of this A wave, okay? It can go from the minimum to the 78 to a minimum of the 786 to a maximum of the 1618. So if I want the maximum retracement for EOS or any project, I take the Fibonacci retracement of the A wave and I look at the 1618, and I can use the measurement tool from where we're at, and I see that going all the way to the 1618 gives a 27x, 27 plus x. Okay, it was more a few moments ago, but that's why, I think Telcoin was like a 23 or 24x. This is by far the most positive upside potential I've seen in any project for this next move, right? Bitcoin, you can take it all the way up to 106K. EOS looks like it can go all the way up to $86. Okay, that would represent, like I said, a 27x. Now, will it go 27x? Probably not. Like, what kind of B waves go all the way to the 1618? Some do, okay, but it may go all the way to just the 1236 or the 786. Who knows? But you're definitely getting positive price action. One thing that's better about EOS than Talcoin is that there's more volume. There's a lot more volume because this is a much bigger project. So if you have a big bag and you're looking for good gains, I think EOS is a better choice than even Talcoin. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. If you're getting value from these kinds of analyses, like the video, share with other people who are interested in crypto, Bitcoin, altcoins, making gains, technical analysis, and the like, and subscribe to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, we'd love to have you. Click the bell notification, and for daily updates, as well as a weekly live stream that happens on Tuesday at 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. I also give live streams impromptu whenever I feel like it. So definitely join. Good luck trading. Hope you make a lot of money. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.